There are some grievous mistakes which you should never commit while using WhatsApp. Hi friends, let's understand 13 key mistakes which you should stop making on WhatsApp right now. WhatsApp is one of the widest used platform in India and in the entire world, and it has its own set of advantages as well as challenges. We can do a lot of things on WhatsApp such as calls, conference calls, status sharing, document sharing, video calls across different countries and geographies. But the problem with WhatsApp is that there's no concept of sending a friend request or taking permission before sending a message. The fact that anyone or everyone on your phone's contact list can find you on WhatsApp makes it a bit tricky and risky at times. Let's discuss 13 key mistakes which we should stop doing on WhatsApp. In part 1 of the video, we'll cover first 6 key mistakes so that the video is not very long. In part 2 of the video, we'll cover next 7 mistakes. First point is to stop allowing people to get access to your WhatsApp account. Take some time out to clean up your phone's contact list. Delete the phone numbers of people whom you are no longer in touch with. If you think you may require some phone numbers in future, at least block them from your WhatsApp. For example, there's no point of keeping contact number of your ex-landlord or your previous dhobi or maid who used to work in your house 5-6 years ago. We need to remember that almost everybody in India has a smartphone and has access to WhatsApp. Second point is to stop revealing too much personal or private information on your profile photo. Unless you are part of social media marketing team, make sure your profile photo does not reveal too much private information about yourself and your family. Group photos in front of apartment and registration details of your car must be avoided. Profile photo is visible to everybody in your contact list. If you want to restrict access to your profile photo, then change the privacy options. Third point is not adding two-step verification pin to your WhatsApp account. This will prevent you from being a victim of SIM swap fraud. It will also not allow others to set up your WhatsApp account on some other phone number without your knowledge. To do this, go to setting and add two-step verification. This will also prevent someone else locking you out from your own account. Fourth point is not locking your WhatsApp account with Face ID, Touch ID or Fingerprint. This is highly recommended if you are surrounded by family members or friends and your phone is normally in public access. WhatsApp offers additional layer of security for their accounts with Touch ID or Face ID for iPhone and Fingerprint lock for Android. You can also decide whether you want to lock your WhatsApp after the application is closed or after certain duration of inactivity. To do this, go into WhatsApp setting, then into account and then into privacy. Choose either screen lock or fingerprint lock. Fifth point is to stop sharing your status message publicly with everybody on WhatsApp. Status messages are meant to be private and are supposed to be shared with your family and friend and not with your newspaper vendor, your cab driver or your mate. You can change your privacy setting to filter out unnecessary people who are seeing your status messages. There is a common utility status privacy feature which can be used to do that. Sixth point is to stop everyone to add you to WhatsApp groups. There's an option to restrict who can add you to group messages. If you change your setting to My Contacts, only people within your contacts can add you to WhatsApp group. There is another setting wherein you can further filter it within your My Contacts as to who can add you to WhatsApp group. It's always a good idea to not let random people add you to group chats. Nowadays, WhatsApp is extensively used for business purposes and people will add you to different groups to sell and promote their products. I myself have been added to various grocery and garment groups of my society. These were the 6 key mistakes which we should stop making on WhatsApp. In part 2 of the video, we will cover next 7 key mistakes. Thank you so much friends. This is Dr. Vinod Singh. Goodbye.